Hey everyone, I am Mansi Bansal from the core team of the AR Club. Being in a Tier 3 college, we always felt a lack of technical and overall growth activities in our college. AR Club organizes events, sessions, and hackathons with the industry experts and companies to boost student learning and reward them with the swags and prizes. Thank you so much for showering love and support on the previous posts. Today we are here with Mr. Sidhant Khurana for the talk and guidance on the topic Tough Time Does Not Last but Tough Men Do. Sidhant sir has been working in TCS as a digital associate, DBA and a data security expert for the last 3 years. The basic reason behind choosing this question was to acknowledge the journey of Mr. Sidhant Khurana to everyone.
Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So my name is Sidhant Khurana and it's been 3 years that I'm working with TCS and I have been a part of GMIT before that. So the very motto of this topic was to make you aware about how with the situations. Tough times, tough situations in their life, and when they overcome those situations, they come out stronger out of them. This doesn't mean one cannot be negative and one does not have a low phase. Everybody goes through low phases and everybody has that negative phases in life which they overcome, eventually come out stronger out of it. So that's basically the situation that everybody faces, whether they are a boy, there is a boy or a girl, younger, elder, everybody, rich, poor, everybody faces some phase of life which is low, which is negative, and where they are not okay, where they do not have people with them. So I think everybody can connect with this topic. So that was the very motive of my for choosing this topic.
Okay. So, जैसे आपने बताया that tough time does not last and you chose this topic because you want to acknowledge everyone. So, I want to ask that what is the secret ingredient of tough people that enables them to succeed?
There's no such ingredient, but and that differs like this from situation to situation. There are some situations where you have to be a bit patient about it. You have to. Some situations take time to get better. You have to wait some for some time for the situation to get better. And there are some situations where determination is needed, where your effort is needed. There is a term called kaizen, which is basically one of the Japanese term, which means continuous change and continuous effort. So if you are trying your best and you're giving your best effort to that situation and you think about it, you know, come out in a positive way somehow.
Yes, sir. So, as there is a saying that hard work always pays off, and so I want to ask that tough people कैसे survive करते हैं tough times while some people just give up on the times.
Okay. So there can be a situation where one gives up. That can there has been situations with people where they have given up, but like at that point of like when they are trying at the verge of giving up, they should see whether they have tried enough to make the situation better. They have where if they have given time to the situation to get it better, are they in hurry? So basically, when one gives like proper time to it and proper hard work to it, and still that doesn't come out positive, then they can go for plan B. But I won't say that this is giving up. This is just choosing another path.
Yes, sir. So, as सबकी अपनी करियर जर्नी होती है, सबके अपने डिसीजंस होते हैं, एंड समटाइम्स पीपल चूज द थिंग्स दैट does not belong to them, but later recognize that they were made for that. So I want to ask, how will you relate your career journey to this topic? Because at some time everyone faces tough times regarding the career.
Okay, so when we when we have to choose our careers, like from like when we are in school and we have to go out to the college, we are not aware, we are not that, we do not have that strong mindset that everybody may have, but some may have. Like some of us, we are here what we choose, what we must choose, and what we should not choose, what is our thing. So in my case, there were four streams. Like everybody has non-medical, medical, and commerce, and then arts. I was very clear about two. Like either I have to go with the non-medical stuff or the medical stuff. Right. I was very clear about that. I do not want to go for the commerce or the arts thing, but for the sciences, I wanted to go. And one of them I chooses depending upon the situation I was in at that time, and depending upon the interest I was having. One has to look for all the situations, all the aspects of their life, and then take with situation. Like then I passed my 12th standard. This was not my I would say this was not my motto to join JMIT. That was not in my list at that time, but that happened. And that, I think, what happens, whatever happens for good. So that's one of the things I considered that happened for good, and I'm at a happy place right now. So I think that is that answers your question.
Okay, so as किसी को भी नहीं पता होता that future में क्या होगा, and as you said that you are now happy with your work right now, whatever post you have, but so everyone is uncertain about the future. Who or what encourages you in your low times?
So, as I already told you, there is nothing wrong about being negative about a situation. There has been time I have been negative about my situation. There has been time I have been like low about it, about the situation. There is nothing wrong about it. Everybody is negative at some phase of time. You can seek help from your family. You can seek help from your friends. Actually, I missed your question. Could you please repeat once?
Yes, sir. So each of us is uncertain about the future. Who or what encourages you in your low times?
Okay, so as I told you, everybody goes through negative phases, and that's absolutely okay to be negative about something. Talk to your friends, talk to your people. They may draw you from that situation. Plus, second thing, you should have a strong goal about it. Like set small goals. Like if I have some goal of reaching my job. Like if I give myself a goal, like in 2 years, I have to get this at this package. This doesn't mean that वो एकदम से हो जाएगा. This may take time, right? This may take extra time, longer time than you expected, and that's absolutely okay. तो वहाँ पे I consider कि वहाँ पे एक low phase आ सकता है किसी की life में, but एक जो डिटर्मिनेशन होती है और एक गोल होता है उसको अचीव करने के लिए अगर आप एफर्ट्स कर रहे हो, जैसे कि मैंने एक टर्म यूज की थी काइजन, विच इज कॉन्टिन्यूसली चेंज इन continuous efforts. So if you adapt that in your overall journey or overall life, that may change to the perspective of life. और वो थोड़ा देगा like about how you see towards life. Continuous change and continuous effort may help you to bring out best in yourself.
So as you said that low times में आप सारा हैंडल कर लेते हो एंड ऑल, बट सर टाइम मैनेजमेंट सबके पास एक इशू होता है, सब टाइम मैनेजमेंट को लेके डिस्टर्ब रहते हैं. सो आई वांट टू आस्क दैट हाउ डिड यू मैनेज योर कॉलेज स्टडीज एंड योर प्लेसमेंट प्रिपरेशन इक्वली while you were pursuing your degree?
Okay, so talking about the fourth year when the placement journey started, everybody was there in own zone. They were everybody was like into that was going to grab a job. So basically, everybody was. I don't. I think everybody having a low faith that they are not very confident about their self. They everybody has it. And talking about the time management, about how college gives support. College is supportive in this case that they do not pressure like in I would say 7 semester about your studies. Like we have 4 or 5 subjects at the end of the end year in the end year. So the overall motto of everybody, I guess, was towards getting a job and then getting a placement instead of going for the studies. That one should focus upon the priority. If someone has a priority of getting a good result in the university, they can go for that. If someone is having a priority of getting a job, so they have to decide your own priorities and work upon that accordingly.
Okay, so as you said that coming to this college was not your decision, but you joined it. So as हमारे कॉलेज में बहुत सारे क्लब्स हैं, singing, technical skills and all. So what is something at the college that you loved being a part of?
So MIT was my own decision, but it was not earlier in my list. I mean, I never thought that I'll join this, but it was my own decision to join it. So I own that decision. Secondly, there were like one of the clubs that I was a part of. Me and my friend and I made. So I was a part of that club. And talking about the best thing about the college, the one very best thing I think about college is when I was in college and when I left the college, I was a completely different personality. The one who never went to the stage in school started going to the stage. Started singing. I was a part of anchoring team. I was a part of singing team. I was a I danced in the college in the flash mob, which I never thought I will ever do in my life. And I was a part of the arts team when there was Diwali Mela going on. I was there in the arts team as well. So I kind of was everywhere in college, and this was one of my dreams to be like everywhere in the like I wanted to outshine myself in the college. So I think I kind of grabbed that opportunity with whatever came my way, and I it quite it, I I quite fulfilled my dream.
Okay. So participation is must in everything, I wanna say.
You should give it a try. It may come doesn't go in favor, but that doesn't make you a lower person or something. You would learn something from the situation. I always regretted that I didn't participate in the first 2 years of the college, but in third year I came out exceptionally, and I really miss those 2 years of the college that I participated.
ओके सो एज सब लोगों की लाइफ में एक फेज ऐसा आता है दैट दे विश कि हमें अगर ये चीज़ पहले पता होती वी कुड हैव डन बेटर सो आई वांट टू नो व्हाट वाज समथिंग दैट यू नाउ नो एंड you wish that you knew this earlier.
So as far as there are no regrets, but there is always one regret that I feel is when I got placed in the initial months of the fourth year, like in October or September. In October we got placed in the TPS, and then there are college does not allow you to sit for the other drives, which are like at least 40%. 40% your overall package. So basically, that is one of my regrets that I didn't try for the off-campus placement. I should have gone. I should have seek more opportunities for myself and should have tried harder. And yes, there is. I can see one comment. There is coding. So in college, we were not so aware about the coding in the initial years. Like we came to know about it. Like we were made aware about it in the third year. As far as I remember, I started it in sixth semester. So it was, I think, too late to start it. Being a computer science engineer, started in the initial phase of the BTech, like in second semester or the first semester, that way. So that is one of the. But I'm at a so it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so as at some time like सब स्टूडेंट्स फर्स्ट सेकंड ईयर में फेस करते हैं दैट दे फाइंड आउट द सिलेबस क्वाइट टफ एंड कोडिंग they are new to coding, so they feel that subjects are quite tough and sometimes they get bad results or they may have reappear by chance. Will that result affect our placement?
So as far as I know, results and reappears differs. I mean, varies with company to company. One company may allow you with 50% weightage, I mean 50% marks, and another may let you in with 60% marks, and some may let you in with, you know, with one reappear or two reappear, and what doesn't allow you with any reappear. So that basically differs from company to company, how they would let you in or let you out of that. So yeah, and talking about when they feel difficulty about the things, then continuous effort and continuous practice is the only key for coding, as far as I know about it.
Okay, um, so as प्लेसमेंट टाइम पे सब बच्चों को ये फियर होता है that the knowledge they have is not enough for the required placement and they feel nervous, they get scared. So I want to know about your placement period because everyone gets nervous and faces a lack of motivation and confidence at that time of placement, facing the interviews and managing the all the things. So I want to know how did you cope up with all those things and secure this placement and you got this opportunity.
तो बेसिकली नर्वस होना काफी लाजमी है, काफी मतलब एक बहुत ही आम सी बात है कुछ, क्योंकि वी हैव इन्वेस्टेड 3 years of our life, our studies in before getting a placement. I mean before 40 and before the company, we have invested for 3 years of our lives, and at that time everybody gets nervous, and that's absolutely okay. Everybody may feel insecure about this, and that's absolutely okay. But as I say, continuous practice and continuous, effort, patience and determination, that may help. Placements are like that may come someone to earlier and may come later to you, but that doesn't mean you are less capable, right? That is there is fate always has a role to play there, right? So you may get it later and someone may have it before you, but you have a positive aspect and a continuous effort towards it, you get it one day. One
So,
year is big span. You can grab that opportunity easily.
yes, sir. So positive attitude is very important.
Positive, जैसे बोला कि कोई बुरी बात नहीं होती, but do not be like negative all the time. You have to come out of it like when like there are days when you are low, but उस दिन को उस दिन पे रहने दो. Next day you have to start with a new thing, and you have to start afresh. That's the
Yes. So as college टाइम पे एंड फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड ईयर तक सब लोग लाइक कॉम्पिटिटिव फेज में रहते हैं दैट वी शुड पार्टिसिपेट इन दिस एंड वी शुड डू दिस. Everyone tries to participate in the national events regarding projects. सब लोग प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह बिल्डअप करते हैं एंड सो आई वांट टू नो a situation of yours that was difficult for you in your workstation.
So about the college journey, I think I did not participate in any of the national projects so far. I was open. I was there in various cities and all that, but I was not there in any national or something. And coming to TCS, as I said, the difficult phases come to you on daily basis. There would be difficulties to you. So when I joined TCS, it took me 1 month that I was not allocated to any project. It was actually I was allocated to a project, but I was not, onboarded to it because the BC, that the background check was going on, and we were not. It was initial phase of my career, and I was not aware of it that I am allocated. I thought I am not allocated, and that was a bit of negative phase, which I did it negatively, but it was not that a big deal. Then when I was onboarded to a project, they were tagging me to a technical staff. So I really do not want to start my journey with career with non-technical stuff, because I have invested 4 years of my journey, 15 years of my education for this, like for getting a good job and for getting a good project to learn. So I did not want to start the non-technical stuff. So as I always say, my friends, I have a bunch of friends which always help me throughout. So there were two friends of mine which really helped me throughout. One is not in contact, but they really helped me to get out of it, and they motivated me. They made me courage to go to my manager and ask for what I want, what I aspire for. So it took time. It took time, about a week, for me to get out of that non-technical thing and to get a technical stuff. And as I said, fate also has a role to play. At that, after I got in my project, internal movement happened. So that was the fate that role and took me to the technical stuff. So yeah, so there was always a hope to get out of that, to get technical stuff. So that made it possible, and the name helped also.
Okay, so I want to ask that as you told about your work journey and your career journey, I want to know that what do you like the most about your current work?
So as far as you are learning, uh, that's okay. So, then you may, so once you stop learning, that's a difficult thing. I mean, that's the point where you need to be worried about yourself. You have to, continuous change is must. When you have learned a technology properly, and then you have something, another thing in your hand, and you have got it in your organization itself, then it's okay. So that I am, you know, my organization itself. So I'm okay with this. So I'm loving it so far. So there
Okay,
is a question about stress level during interview stages and work pressure. How to manage that? So, answer to Ahuja's question, as I say, getting nervous and getting pressure at that time, it's getting stress at that time is quite obvious, because there is something to lose at that time. If you do not get a job, there is something that you have lost. But the opportunities are still there. There are a number of jobs that you will get, and always remember, you have passed so much in life. There were difficult times that you have managed. You और जो आगे आने वाली सिचुएशन है वो भी पास हो जाएंगी as you have passed this much. So अभी तक just try to see जो आप चाहते थे in last 5 years you have that. Like for taking my example, I wanted TCS. I am there, and I wanted to be work as a digital associate. I am there, so I should be grateful about it. And getting stress and getting you know pressure, that's okay. I remember I was, and everybody was pressurized and under pressure and under stress at that time, placement. So I think that अगर हम यहाँ तक इतना survive किए हैं, we have seen so much, then आगे भी difficulties वो तो आएंगी, and you will pass. You have to be just continuous effort, और थोड़ा सा एक aim और एक goal बना के चलेंगे तो it would work.
okay, so as you related the hard work journey and positive attitude together, so I want to know that what was something that kept you that keep you passionate and motivated to wake up every day and strive for success.
So success differs, जो aspect के लिए अपना अलग अलग हो सकता है कि सक्सेस मेरे लिए कुछ और है, किसी और के लिए कुछ और होगी. सो वो हर किसी के लिए डिफरेंट है. सो और सक्सेस जो होती है वो हम अपने एट डिफरेंट इंटरवल्स अपने आप डिफाइन करते हैं, राइट? अगर इफ like you are in fourth year, and that time the success for you is getting a good job. Like I am there working since 3 years now, switching and getting a good package is success for me. So when I will get it, तो वो मैं अपने आप को एक successful consider करूँगा, right? So an aim, एक गोल जब मैं बना लूँगा, like in 1 year I have to be achieve this much, तो वो जो गोल है, वो जो एम है, that would make me do more efforts and more hard work about things. तो उस एस्पेक्ट को, उस गोल को, उस एम को अचीव करने के लिए ही मैं अपना वर्क करूंगा. So this is, ये एक एसेंस ऑफ लाइफ होता है बेसिकली, कि हमारा शॉर्ट सक्सेस हम डिफाइन करते हैं कि हाँ 5 साल में इतना हो जाएगा, 2 साल में इतना हो जाएगा, वो हमारे गोल्स होते हैं इनडायरेक्टली, जो हम बोलते हैं ना काश में इतना पहुंच जाऊं, तो दैट इज अनकॉन्शियसली अ गोल, और अगर हम उसके लिए एफर्ट करके उस तक अचीव कर लेते हैं तो वो सक्सेस बन जाती है. आई कैन नॉट हियर यू मानसी.
So at some phase of life, we all take risks, and like we choose something that is uncertain about. Like we have two paths, जिसमें हमें दोनों सही लग रहे होते हैं, and we have to decide one. So, what is the biggest risk regarding your career you have taken right till now?
So, as I told you, I was not sure when I wanted to come to GMIT whether I want to. I never wanted to be there, but I somehow came there, and that turned out positively. I have no regrets for that. And talking about the risk of life, what risk I have taken. So जब हम अपना career choose कर रहे होते हैं, like I chose IT as my field, so that is one of the risk I took, because I do not think in Indian system we have computers we have computers, but I was not in computers background when I was in school. So I was not aware that I would be good in this, or I would be able to manage with the that we deal with computers. So I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that at that time. So that is, I consider, one of the risks. That is not basically a risk, but that is one of the decisions which I was not sure of, but yeah.
Okay, so so I want, as you told earlier, that you have many friends who motivate you, from whom you get encouraged, and they support you. So I want to know that what has helped you to 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 where you are, and what advice would you give to someone who wants to choose the same path?
Sorry, pardon, I didn't get the question.
So what has helped you get to where you are, and what advice would you give to someone who has who wants to set off in a similar direction?
So as far as I know, everybody has their own journey, everybody has their own things to tackle. So basically whatever I have said, should they can consider it, that may help them, or that may come to them as, and they can apply this. So that's all.
Okay, so uh, so as weekends pay and when the office is off and everyone decides to take rest and to relax. So I want to know what routine you have to at the days off to relax your mind and your body.
So one thing that relaxes your mind, do that. Choose whatever makes you feel happy. If sleeping makes you feel happy, go have a good sleep, good nap. If scrolling over Insta makes you happy, do that. What if playing cricket, go to the gym, or whatever makes you happy, do that, and to get relaxed. If roaming here and there makes you happy, do that on the weekend, because you do not have that work to do. Or coding makes you happy, do coding. If studying makes you happy, do studies. So yeah, one should not have that schedule at weekends, I guess. There are 5 days are enough to make a schedule and to be bound to it.
Yes, sir. So,
Uh, it's one viewer named as Sasha Puja. He is having problems with his life right now. He's in difficult phase of life. He has a lot of questions right now. Thank you, sir. But how to tackle these long notice period problems in big firms? Uh, Shashwat, I would say you should have been aware of it in the before joining the organization, which has 90 days of notice period, long notice period, and they always tells you in advance that we have this much of notice period if you leave the company. So yeah, I think that answered your questions. But when you are in that situation, only patience can help you.
okay, sir. So as सब लोग ये बोलते हैं that knowledge is more important than the education. So I want to know that according to you, what is more valuable, your education or your experience?
So basically, both goes in hand. Experience and knowledge, experience or education. Education is a must these days. अगर मैं 50 साल पहले का एक सिनेरियो देखूं जहाँ पे people were less educated than अब की तरह, so knowledge was must at that time, और जो की mentality थी at that time of for some aspect वो काफी अलग थी comparing to the times we are now. So education is a must. Basic education is a must. I do not say that PhD or something, then you have to acquire this much of degree, then it's good or bad. Basic education, basic principles and basic morals of life is must. You have to, behave in certain way when you are in public and all that. That basic education is must. And experience has its own role to play. Like we are less experienced than our grandparents and even our parents as well. We are less experienced than them, so they have their own things which they are good at, which we are not good at. Everything is important, so experience comes with time, so you have to be patient about it. And education, that also needs effort, and basic of that is must to everybody. So one should have that basic education to learn the morals and the basics of life.
Okay, so as you सब सब बोलते हैं that अगर हमें कुछ अचीव करना है then we have to sacrifice something. So I want to know that what have you all lost or sacrificed in this whole journey?
Pardon, actually I was going through the comments.
No problem. So as everyone says that if you want to achieve something, we have to sacrifice something. Then so I want to ask that what all have you lost or sacrificed in this whole journey?
What I have sacrificed or lost. So I don't think that I have sacrificed anything so much. I mean, that significant that I will consider. But I have lost a few friends that were there, my friends, but now they are not in touch or they are not my friends right now. So that thing I have lost. They were good at that time, and we had like it was a good phase, and which we do not have. So I do not think I have lost or sacrificed anything in my entire journey, so, which is that much significant. So far so good.
Okay, so
So there is
uh,
a, please tell your CTC. I want to know corporate skills. I would like to ask him if they are offering me a job or something. I'll tell them, please drop me a mail.
so so
Which technology
as
you are
if
in? So I am working as I told in my as Mansi told in the initial introduction. I am working on data security, which is basically where we need to secure the data from hacks and all that.
so
Yes.
I want to give you a situation. If we have a time machine and you got a chance to travel into the past or future, if we if you have a chance to travel in the past, what if you had to do it all over again, what would you do differently?
So, talking about past, I really do not want to go there in past anymore. I have memories. I can travel there, but I really want to go in future because I do not have access to that. For past, I have access. I can travel anytime. I have my mind. I have memories. I can go anytime there. But for future, I would like to grab that time machine and travel there in future.
Yes, so I'm inspired by your journey and the most important your positive attitude towards all the problems of the life.
Thanks.
So I have some more questions I will name them as rapid fire questions. So can we go further with that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm all ready for it.
Okay, so according to you, what is the meaning of life?
So continuous change. There is nothing constant in life. Time passes, time changes. So that's the essence of life. Change is the essence of life, and continuous efforts as well. You have to put efforts every time.
ओके सर। सर एज सबके अपने रोल मॉडल्स होते हैं जिनको वो एज अ वर्शिप करते हैं एंड उनको फॉलो करते हैं, उनकी डायरेक्शंस, उनके पाथ्स एंड उनकी सक्सेस जर्नी। सो आई वांट टू नो हु इज योर इंस्पिरेशन एंड व्हाई।
So I take two ladies as my inspiration. One is Priyanka Chopra and other is Hina Khan. Priyanka Chopra has made India very proud. She has took India to the national global level. So she is a global star right now. So I always admire journey. She was Miss India, she was Miss World. So I truly admire her. And second is Hina Khan. I like her confidence, the way she dresses herself, way she carries herself, the decision she has made in her life to came out of as a she was there in the Delhi soap and she took the decision to come out of it, which was good, running good, and she was very successful in that. She took that chance to drop it and took the risk to go to a different aspect of that, TV itself. So that is one of the another woman who motivates me.
Okay, so as last 2 years were quite difficult as the whole world was not allowed to move outside the homes. When working from home, do you work consistently or take several breaks?
Yes, it's absolute okay to take breaks while you are working because health is equally important. So when we were in college, when we were in working from office, we used to take long breaks instead of n number of breaks. But when we are at home, we are taking small breaks, but more number of breaks. So it's okay to take a break while working.
Okay, so as सब लोग अपना डे स्टार्ट करते हैं with some routine, either yoga, gym or something. I want to know how you start your day.
So frankly speaking, before it's been like 4 months that I have joined gym, and it's basically very good for your mental health. I would say physical तो है ही है, अच्छी होती है. Mental आपके stress levels थोड़े से कम हो जाते हैं by going to gym. And before going to gym, I as soon as I wake up, I look into my palms and make a wish. Be grateful about what you have. So at least once a week or twice a week, you should have done this practice. You should do that practice to thank God for whatever they have given you. So yeah.
Yes, sir. So as in college we all face some tough subjects and at some subjects we are very good. I want to know in which subject you were the best and in which subject you were the worst.
So in data structure, there was a particular topic named as linked list. I was good. I used to enjoy doing that. And there were there was a C++ also quite enjoyed doing. There were other subjects I was good at, but I mean they are not so far. I do not see them as practically used in my organization. Many subjects are there. Others DDC or something digital electronics. I do not see direct application of them there, but the application is in the back end for sure. So yeah.
Okay, so I want to know that what is the best advice you have ever received.
So the very topic we are discussing, this was one of the topics I got as an extempore in my PDP class by one of my PDP teachers. She gave me this topic to speak about it in my PDP lecture, and since then I this topic has just fit in my mind, and I have just fit it in my system. So yeah, this is one of the best piece of advice that I have got. That tough time doesn't last, tough men do.
Okay, so I want to know that are you happy where you are right now in the life?
Yes, I do have everything I aspired for before last 3 years. I do have that, but one should always aim for high, and one should always keep on doing efforts to achieve their own goals and aims.
Okay, So it was really nice having you in this session, and I really liked your journey, your career inspiration and motivation you provided. So some audience has some questions
Okay,
regarding
let's go.
the journey. So it's from Rashmi. How do you tackle the stressful situations you face in different situations?
Sorry, pardon.
So how do you tackle the stressful situations you face in different situations?
I'm not clear of the questions. Your voice is quite breaking.
Um, so how do you tackle the stressful situations you face in different situations of life?
So the easiest answer I can give for this is, uh, ये हमेशा याद रखना चाहिए that you have came so far, and अगर ये difficult situation है भी तो ये भी आप पास कर जाओगे anyhow. Just keep the hopes high.
Yes. Um, so all the other questions you have already answered. Um,
So let me go and scroll down through the comments that I have got so far.
yes, yes,
So they seem like my friends have also joined and they are enjoying my life. So
yes,
corporates wants to know, I know you want your salary, but I want it because salary is a motivating factor. Salary is a motivating factor for sure, I would say. But I'm not here to reveal my salary. You can, if you are hiring, please mail me. That's the best answer I can give right now. Shashwat Ahuja is gym, waking up 9:55 to attend 10 a.m. school. Yes, in work from home scenario, we have got abundant of sleep, and we wake up at like 5 minutes before our daily scrum. So yeah, that's true. Harry Goswami saying big fan, sir. How to
yes.
Shashwat Ahuja know how to manage conflicts at workspace. So far I have not got any conflict in my workspace, truly speaking. But with friends, I have tons of conflicts going on. So how to manage conflicts at workspace? So be patient about it, be polite about it. Uh, Learn to say no. I would say learn to say no. If someone is asking you for the things that you do not want to do, say no directly on the face. But be assertive. You should be always having that. If someone like your senior or manager is asking you for doing some stuff and you do not want to do it, say no, but in an assertive way, that सामने वाला भी hurt ना हो, सामने वाले को ये ना लगे कि that you do not want to work, but you can explain him the reason why you do not want to work on that, so that may avoid the conflict. Being kind and be polite at that time at workspace can always help, but you should not cater someone's ego at that time at any place. ऐसा शाश्वत आहूजा
Mm.
पकड़ लो उसको ऑफिस के बाहर, our colleagues inside office, not outside. That's not how life works, Swapnil. So yes, I think we are good with the part. Uh, Please feel free to ask any questions if you have.
Mm. Does anyone have any further questions regarding sales journey?
Working in corporate for yes, Swapnil, I know about you. You have been a great inspiration for others as well. and you have been working 3 years, and that's it was just answering to that answer that we should not be violent at workspaces. That's the answer to that only. That doesn't mean to hurt you in any way. I was not questioning you at any point.
Okay. So, any further questions regarding the journey? If anyone wants to ask something, feel free to ask. So,
नहीं है आपकी Anshul wants to ask.
yeah.
So my friends are becoming my fans these days. I can see. Shubham is one of the fans. They are mocking me, I guess. Uh, and to ask. So basically, uh, right now I have a dream to a goal or to aim to switch my job and to get into another organization for the financial uh, growth and the career, learning growth as well. So that is one of the things I see within 5 years I'll do that. I mean, within 5 years I'll do that. Before, I mean, I want to do it within 1 year, coming 1 year. Is that true? TCS keeps you on bench for long than any other company. Komal, I do not think that TCS keeps you on bench, but there is an option to you can stretch. कि आप स्ट्रेच कर सकते हो कि अगर आपको कोई प्रोजेक्ट पसंद नहीं आ रहा, तो आप जो RMGs होते हैं उनके कॉल्स आते हैं आपको कि ये प्रोजेक्ट है, ऐसे ऐसे है, एंड इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट होता है, तो आप उनको डिनाई कर सकते हो कि आप अभी ये वाला प्रोजेक्ट नहीं चाहिए, या आपके कुछ इश्यूज चल रहे हैं तो आप उनको डिनाई कर सकते हो कि अभी मुझे प्रोजेक्ट नहीं चाहिए. यू कैन प्रोकेस्टिनेट. बट वो खुद से अब ऐसा सिनेरियो नहीं है कि वो आपको बेंच पे रखेंगे.
Okay, so um, any questions regarding anything else? If anyone have, please drop in the comment section.
Welcome, Komal. What is bench here? So empty music bench means you are not allocated to any project. That means bench in the corporate or कि आप कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट एलोकेट नहीं हुआ तो उसमें बोल देते हैं कि बेंच पे है ये बंदा. O project, as Komal is saying, that you are not allocated to any project and you are not working there. The salary.
Okay.
How to get a job at Amazon. So corporate skills want to ask how to get a job at Amazon. So frankly speaking, coding is for that. You need to be good in coding and data structure for getting a job in Amazon. See you guys later. Okay. Sidhant, you can smile a little. Okay. It was a good session, Sidhant. Thank you, Swapnil. Thank you so much. MKR Music.
Thank you so
Sir.
much. Thank you so much for the wonderful talks, Hansa. According to Robert Sculler, the difference between those who win and who don't is the application of the powerful concept of possibility thinking. Winners dare to dream, they commit themselves to it, they dare to try and they take risk. They believe if it's going to be, it's up to me. They understand that a failure is an event, not a person. They never quit. That is what I feel is the essence of life, the crux of hard work in life. As addressed by the sir, it was really a very successful session and inspiring session. I would like everyone to please thank sir, and I would thank everyone for joining.